We were talking about how a couple of texters were upset that the student loan forgiveness people went and bought, some of our listeners went and bought second home. Stephen Hendrickson's on the phone. Hey, Steve, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Great. He's one of my loan officers on Team Hochberg. Sarah knows him very well.
Hi, Steve.
Calls
Hi.
11:30 at night. Hey, what do you, how about the Smith file? What do you think? Yeah, no problem, Sarah. You just had a client, a borrower, a listener, a WGN listener. Can you explain what Rae did which enabled her to buy a home?
It was unbelievable. So I had a gal maybe about 45 days ago, reach out, and she was interested in getting pre-approved. Well, she had hundreds of thousands of dollars in student loans, and after doing a full credit consultation with her, it made sense to introduce her to Rae Kaplan. And after meeting with Rae, we were able, well, not me, Rae was able to save her $750 a month, which allowed her to qualify for $150,000 more of a purchase price.
Wow, that's fantastic. Yeah, that's great. I mean, that's honestly, there's such great options for people to stay current on their loans, make the monthly payments without negative credit ramifications. That's what we try to look for, the best payment plan available for the borrower. And it does. It helps. It kind of makes everything fall into place when you eliminate a large, monthly payment.
So if you're able to eliminate a payment like this borrower did, she was able to buy a home,
right,
which she wouldn't have been able to do. So all of you negative listeners out there that think it's not fair, okay, life isn't fair.
She's still paying.
She's still paying.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You're just making it easier.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's paying. She's just not paying an amount that she can't afford.
You got her payment down $700, which enabled her to then take the $700 to buy a house,
right,
which was her dream, to buy a house and own a home. That's $700 that she's not paying her student loan payment, that she's still paying on, but at a reduced level.
The servicers were miscalculating her payment. The servicers weren't abiding by the law. They weren't applying the statute to her and her loans appropriately.
How often does that happen?
All the time. I've been on the phone with the servicers where they say completely erroneous, incorrect things. I mean, it's really rampant, and borrowers need to understand that the servicer's job is not to give you the best advice as to how to stay current and in compliance with the loans. They have a fiduciary duty to the Department of Education, not to you, the borrower.